We are going second. We got Eevee in the front against the Skarmory EX. Now, the good thing is Skarmory EX has 2 energy needed to attack, and they do not have energy advantage. We have the energy advantage, which means we put energy, we find a friend, we're good to go. We already have Zubat in hand, and all we are looking for at this moment is a singular Crobat, and we're ready to jump in. We're just going to have to find out how much damage we can do against Skarmory, because Skarmory is a tanky Pokemon, alright? Especially with the new trainer card at Jasmine and Steel Apron. Very tanky. Let's go Dark Pendant. I'm going to double Zubat. I'm not going to double Nihilego, unfortunately, and then we're going to find a friend. Because we might want to swap between both Crobats, or Zubats, or, wow, Crobats. We might want to be swapping between both Crobats because of how tanky the Skarmory is going to end up being. Now, as long as we can find a singular Crobat, we're able to get the first hit in next turn, which will be very good for us. We just have to hope they don't try and red card, because this is our only Sylveon in the deck, and this is going to be good card draw for us. We need this. Nice. All right. Looking for a Crobat. Even if we don't find it, we still have a Sabrina just in case we want to slow down their tempo. Let's go draw 2. 1 Crobat. Come on. Ooh, I'd be a fool not to try and find the Crobat with Professors. After thinning my deck to a mere 7 cards remaining, we got Professors here. We got to go all in. Nice. All right. Rare candy. Crobat. We can level up the Golbat on the other one too, which means we don't need a rare candy. We just need 1 Crobat. Put the Nihilego down. Retreat. Crobat 170 HP, and we have Dark Pendant on, ready to go. Let's swing in. 60 damage per turn, but once it attacks, it's going to be 40 damage per turn. And if they Jasmine, we're doing no damage per turn. But we do have the beauty of Nihilego. Oh, wait. No, we don't. Is this guy actually? He is. Dark Pendant. Mars is gone. Now we need, let me see. This says all status effects. Now we got Guzma. Now we're essentially good. And then we Venom Slash. This is definitely going to be our worst matchup. We missed out on 40 damage. He would technically be at 40 HP right now if it wasn't for the Steel Apron. So he's going to swing in again. We're going down to 30. We'll be able to do 50 damage plus the poison application. He's making us fight for this, guys. Dark Pendant. Remove another card. Poke Center Lady is gone. Another Crobat, which is perfect timing. Because we don't want to give him a +2 just yet. I could Sabrina and switch over and get the first hit on their Skarmory, which might be better. I'm trying to think if that actually is better. No matter what, we're going to retreat to the other Crobat, right? I think we have to at this stage. And then Crobat EX attacking this. We'll be doing 50 damage. But I could technically be doing 100 damage and inflicting. I'm going to go ahead and Sabrina this. And then we're going to go ahead and swing in again. Yeah, this might be one of our tough matchups to go up against. To be fair, Skarmory is very tanky, man. They've already used 1 Poke Center Lady, 1 Potion, a Steel Apron, and a Jasmine. So far we're good. I wish we did have Dark Pendant. They removed the one in the back, which is perfectly fine, because we still have another Dark Pendant in the game. I don't know why they would have removed it now, since it doesn't really do anything. All right, so we attack Skarmory. Skarmory dies. And then we what? Survive an attack from other Skarmory, and then we attack that Skarmory in the back. And then we die, and then we go with the other Crobat. We're doing 140 damage effectively. I think we can win this, to be honest. All I have to do is focus and not switch to my Nihilego. So let's just swing in again. I was thinking we go Nihilego, but sadly, Skarmory does kill us in one. And then they would just need one more EX kill. And I don't want them to try and, like, Cyrus the EX after they kill the Nihilego. So at least this way, we get 2 hits no matter what, right? I get to swing in with Crobat after they hit us, and then I get to swing in with the other Crobat. And if we can't kill them with 140 damage with the poison going off, then we're chalked, right? Now, they can definitely win if they steal Apron. That's what I'm worried about. I'm not really worried too much about Jasmine. I'm worried about the Steel Apron, because as long as we can inflict the poison and they can't heal it, then we're good to go, right? For the most part, I think. That's what I want to believe. $20 damage. And 20 more puts him at 70. Yeah, as long as he doesn't steal Apron, we win on this turn. He'll go down to 70 after he attacks, and he also can't find Poke Center Lady. Ah, he had Adaman. All right, I think we've lost. The only thing I can do is go to my Sylveon and stall while the poison slowly eats away at him. Because if I go into my Crobat, I don't do enough damage. We're doing... Adaman reduces by 20, I think, right? So I'm doing 30 damage. Plus the poison, 50. He lives at 20. I'd have to stack this. As long as he doesn't have a Cyrus in hand. Or a Sabrina, then we should be able to win this. He'd live at 10 HP if I attacked on the other one. Nice, let's go. So that's one way to take down a tanky Skarmory. Make sure you have Guzma in the deck. Get that Steel Apron off and just sit back and stall, right? That was a close one. All right, we're going second again here against a Nihilego Dark. Could be anything, but I think they're going to be running Crobat as well. Now, the good thing is we do go second, which means we get the energy advantage. We can find our Pokemon cards that we need. Bad news is they are going first and they get first energy advantage or first evolution advantage. So if they are running like X-Speeds or Leaf, they can evolve into the Crobat if they found their Zubat this turn. Thankfully they didn't, and thankfully we did. So let's go ahead and Pokeball, thin our deck. We got the Nihilego down. Thin our hand, and let's find a friend here. Nice, Sylveon. Dude, finding a friend into the Sylveon is so good. So now all we need to do is find one rare candy, and we are ready to swing in here. We got the Crobats. Let's hope we find rare candy. And then we'll just use the energy to retreat off this. 2 in the deck, 11. Rare candy. That's a feels bad. I'm so sorry, man. That was a quick one. That was a quick one. All right, we're going first. It'll be a good time to actually test out how going first feels on this deck or not. Going first usually isn't bad if you can find a rare candy and the Crobat. Right? I'd say it's arguably pretty good. So Dark Pendant. I'm going to go ahead and thin my hand and put one on the Zubat. I think I'm just going to put both Dark Pendants on both Zubats. Now this makes it very less appetizing for them to try and red card us because we don't really have any cards in hand. And at most, he'd be giving us more cards, right? He'd be doing us a favor. All right, research was the best thing we could have possibly top decked. Rare candy Crobat. Ah, not quite. I'll throw down the Eevee because I could Professors into a Sylveon, and I think that's going to be better than trying to find another Nihilego to put down. Alright, so good news is they're not able to evolve the front into a Sylveon and attack us. And they decided to swap for Greninja as the main damage dealer. I guess they're getting unlucky with their Giratina and whatever else. So if we can find the rare candy and the Crobat, this is going to look very good for us. Thinning our deck from 8 to 9. And we have Professors 8 to 6. Nice. That's going to be game, I think. Because now they're stuck in the front with their Greninja. Our game is messing up. Crobat, Energy on Nihilego, and Venom Slash. 20 damage. And if they attack, Dark Pendant goes off. They should start building the back. I'd build the back Eevee that has no damage done to it. Why would they build the Eevee that has damage on it? I guess because they want to sacrifice it and draw a card, but even if they try and do that, then it doesn't really matter, right? They'd still go down to no energy on the field. I would have sacrificed the Greninja. To each their own, I suppose, right? Honestly, I'm not even going to Cyrus. I'm just going to attack. Because it's not like Greninja can attack us anyways, and I don't want them to evolve and go into a Sylveon and be able to attack for 70. Let's get this out of the way right now. I'm pretty sure that's game. Second rare candy. They're going to try and win based off just water shurikens alone, it seems. They need a Sylveon this turn, or else they risk me killing Eevee and then using Cyrus next turn. I mean, if they focus their water shurikens on someone not the active Crobat, they technically might have a chance. They could have been killed my Eevee in the back, killed my Zubat in the back. They could have got up +2. Right? They could have gone up +2. Alright, let's kill the Eevee. And now we are ready to Cyrus, assuming they don't Mars us or anything, or red card. Giant Cape. The worst they can do right now is Mars. Red card wouldn't be too bad. Alright, that's it. Well played, I suppose, right? And we had the other Crobat ready to go. Alright, GG, man. Crobat is too good. Alright, we're going first here. We got Zubat and a rare candy with double Professors. This is a phenomenal start right here, alright? This is a crazy start. Because going first means we have energy, we have evolution advantage. Yeah? Which means we're able to evolve a lot sooner. Now, part of me doesn't want a Professors because I'm scared he might red card us. But we got to try and hunt down the Crobat as soon as possible. And using Professors 2 times in a row would be very beautiful to do. Yeah, okay. Worth it. Now we have to hope he doesn't red card when we have 4 cards in hand. Ah, there goes the red card. You see? That's what I was afraid of, man. Oh, man, oh, man. But if I held on to it in my hand, then there's a chance I don't find the Crobat next turn, and I wanted to find the Crobat next turn. So it was a little bit of greed, a little bit of risk. Maybe they wouldn't have had red card in hand anyways. Who knows? Oh, and we did get the Crobat. I mean, our hand did get shuffled, so it doesn't really matter. It's okay. Let's go ahead and put the other Crobat down. I'm still going to attack with Venom Fang, because as long as they do not have a Leafeon in hand, they're not able to actually attack and do damage to us. So no Leafeon and we're good, right? Surely they don't get that lucky. 3 cards in hand. Flareon in the front, not bad. That gives us time to find a rare candy, and we got 2. Really? I mean, we only need 1 Crobat, I think, right? But I could just throw in Nihilego. Now, I'm going to go Zubat again. I'm confident in this. Main reason is because he already cleansed himself. At least this way I can still inflict. And he takes 30 per turn. Yeah, let's just swap to the other Zubat. And let's put energy on it. We're good to go. 30 at the end of my turn, 30 at the end of his turn, and then he needs to use or take 20 to take damage unless he has Eevee bag. I will say after this, I am going to have to put in Nihilego. Fire Spin. Beautiful thing is he only gets a +1. I'm okay with that. I'll put Nihilego in. He's taking 30. We got Golbat, which I think is not enough. He's taking 30 at the end of his turn, and then I'm doing 20. And if he wants to attack, he needs to Eevee bag to go up. Nah, dude. I think we chill here for a little bit. For 1 turn. Then I end turn. Ooh, I should have put Eevee in fact. Because then we're going to lose Nihilego. I should have swapped to Eevee. It's too risky if I try to attack with Golbat and bring him down to 10. Because if he has an Eevee bag in hand or another healing item, anything, potion, giant cape, then he technically lives. Yeah. At least this way I guarantee that, yes, he is going to kill my Nihilego, which I could have swapped to Eevee, which would have been better. But we do get a guaranteed first swing on any of these Pokemon in the back. And I think we're still doing 20 damage thanks to the 1 Nihilego we have. So we have exact lethal. So in hindsight, it didn't really matter letting the Nihilego die. But let's not neglect the fact that we did make a misplay and we needed to swap to the Eevee just to make sure we can do 30 damage per turn versus the 20. So we'll take it. All right, we got Zubat in the front. We're going second against another Eevee. Might be Eevee, Greninja, Giratina with the Psychic Energy. Either way, it's a good thing he's not getting energy advantage. Because he'd be able to start doing a lot of damage to us, right? 70. Okay, it is. It is the Giratina. As long as they don't have Giratina this turn, this is beautiful, right? Because now he's going to have to decide, does he want to try and draw a card, or does he want to generate energy for his Giratina in the back? And as long as he doesn't red card us with 4 cards in hand, we have a rare candy Crobat ready to go, assuming he doesn't evolve here. There goes the Giratina. Like I said, he's got to make a decision. Does he want to generate energy on Giratina? Okay, he is going for the broken space. He's opting for the broken space. Let's go ahead and rare candy. Accelerate this as fast as we can. Because now all he has to do is generate energy 1 more time, and he's ready to swing in for 130. And as long as they don't find their Greninja, I think we'll be okay. But if they do find their Greninja, 2 swings on a Greninja technically kills us, right? If they don't find Greninja this turn, I think we win the game. But if they do find Greninja, then we are technically going to lose because he'll take us to 150 and then 130 and then Giratina's ready. They didn't find it. All right, they didn't find it. We're good. Right? Let's just keep attacking. Better than stalling and waiting until they get their Greninjas. Let's go. Now, we do have to hope they don't. They have 3 cards in hand. If it's a rare candy, Greninja, red, they win the game. But as long as they don't have those 3 cards in hand, we should be fine. I say should be, but we still need to find a basic Pokemon of our own or else we are dead. All right, we get rid of one of their cards. Rare candy, nice. And we got a basic Pokemon as well, also not bad. Let's Dark Pendant, thin our hand as best as possible. Guzma, because why not? Thin our hand, just in case they try to red card us or something. Hit him with the 70 Venomous. Ooh, he dies if he attacks here with Giratina. He has to heal or swap. Okay, he's opting for the heal. That's bad if we don't find our Crobat. That one water energy helped him. Okay, we can even find a Golbat and we'll be fine too. Come on. Golbat or Crobat? Golbat or Crobat? It's a Nihilego. No. Wait, no, that's good. Because Nihilego makes him take more damage, 20, and I'm doing 20 because of the dark weakness. Technically, I'm doing... Oh, wait, no, I didn't even do math. We're doing 30, and then he's taking 10, even if I didn't have Nihilego. We were going to win no matter what. We'll take it. All right, small little panic right there. It played out. It worked out. It worked out. Whew, man, close one. All right, we got Zubat. Ooh, this is against a Gallade, right? This is interesting. So we got Ralts in the front. They're weak to dark. Good for us. We have energy advantage, so we're doing 30 damage. We could theoretically kill this Ralts right now if we Professor's Research into double Nihilego. If we Professors into a double Nihilego, I don't see it happening. Yeah, I was going to say, there's no way it's happening. We could have theoretically killed in one shot here. Now, the good thing is we can still end up killing this thing, I think. Energy, Nihilego anyways, Dark Pendant. We get to do 30 damage, plus at the end of my turn, they are taking 20. And if they end their turn and don't swap or evolve, they die. And then I have the other Ralts that's in the active spot, and I get to Crobat to attack it. And Gallade, unfortunately for him, is not going to be too great against us because we only have a single energy on Crobat. So the most they're doing is 70 damage. They'd have to hit Crobat 3 times in a row. Not a good matchup for the Gallade, unfortunately. But we'll take it, all right? All right, this is the Crobat EX deck. We just got done playing a couple of matches. We went 6-2 with it. It is running a double Zubat, 1 Crobat, or 1 Golbat, 2 Crobat, and 2 rare candy lineup. So a 2-1-2 with 2 rare candy, the usual with double Pokeball research. And we are running the new Eevee, which is Find a Friend. I've had some games where I was able to start with Eevee in the front, find a friend, and it helped me find the Sylveon. And because we found Sylveon, we had more card draw. And because of that, we were able to actually get our rare candy and our Crobat and just swap off the Sylveon for 1 energy and attack with Crobat for 1 energy. Very good, very fast paced. On top of the new Crobat EX being able to inflict poison to the enemy, we are running double Nihilego. It's good against Pokemon like, say, Oricorio, where you're not able to do damage against them. Or it's good against Skarmory, and Skarmory is a very tanky Pokemon. Except if they do have Steel Apron, you want to make sure you're running Guzma in the deck to remove that because you can't inflict statuses to Skarmory EX. It's an extremely tanky Pokemon, probably our worst matchup, I'd argue, but everything else was pretty clean. Dark Pendant in the deck, we opted for a double over a silver and a red card, mainly because if I ended up playing silver and they didn't have a supporter in the hand, it would have felt like a wasted card. And red card sometimes can help the enemy more than hurt them. Dark Pendant, however, whenever they are attacking you, they're losing a card off of their hand. It's always going to be good value there. And since we're playing a dark deck, I might as well go Dark Pendant. And then we have Sabrina Cyrus combo, same bread and butter as usual. That is the Crobat deck, our first iteration that we've made for day 2 of the Wisdom of Sea and Sky expansion. Let me know what you guys think. If you do want to swap out any kind of card here, I would probably say if you want to get risky, take out the Eevee evolution line because they're technically there just for card draw anyways. And you could possibly run like a Darkrai in the deck if you really want like another heavy hitter and still extra 20 damage. Your back line could be double Nihilego, 1 Crobat in the front, and then a Darkrai. Then you're just constantly putting energy on Darkrai, 20 energy or 20 damage with the 70 damage from your Crobat, and then the 30 damage from the poison every turn. You could technically do that. I thought it might be a little bit too much because I could just build another Crobat and go double Nihilego, double Crobat if I don't find the Eevee early on or anything like that. This is the first iteration. It worked for me on this one. Maybe I'll try different iterations out in the future.